Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, Monday through Thursday. Now, this is just the introduction. You'll see this on all the readings. So if you want to bypass, then just go down to the timestamp in the description and you'll be able to bypass this overview. Anyway, I am going to be using, because it's Monday through Thursday, my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will then use my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel cards and then my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this, the overview, I'm going to do a general what's going on in the world reading with my, that card got stuck with that, with my Waite Rider tarot cards, and then my, still haven't quite remembered her name, Colette Baron Reed the Good Tarot. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, to Holy Spirit, and whatever the words come, they just come. I'm what you would call a claircognizant, if I can speak today. Oh my goodness, the energies are really strange today. And whatever just comes out, it just comes out of my mouth, sometimes without forewarning or anything like that, and sometimes I shock myself. Anyway, couple of things going on. The 13th, Mercury does go into Gemini, and Mercury and Gemini are very, very compatible. They love each other, so there could be some very interesting communications coming out. And then on the 14th, we have the full moon, 7:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is an adventurer, so we're going to have, it could be a very wild, interesting week for this coming 13th through the 16th. Now remember, we are in an alignment. Our planetary alignments are, we're getting all those, they're really getting close. On the 24th, there's supposed to be this very grand alignment with all of the planets, the ones that you can see and the ones that you cannot see. And I don't know about you, but the energies have been going up and down. Sometimes I've been feeling like, this is a great day. Okay, wonderful energies. Like today, I woke up feeling very bright, very energetic, got ready to do my readings, everything here, and then said, I think I need a nap. And then, well, maybe we won't be quite on time. So took my nap, then felt a little bit better, and then again, all the energy coming. So that's what's going on. The energies are fluctuating. This is a very strong time for ascension energies. That's where, we talk about the Schumann resonance, and I'm not an expert with any of that, but many people, and I don't watch other people's videos because I want it to be very, organic. I want it to be coming from higher power to you, Holy Spirit to you. But, I do read some of the astrology stuff, and I do post my memes. So there's a lot of people out there talking about ascension energy, a lot of people about how all of these with the Schumann and just the energies in general, that they're creating a better, bigger, rewriting DNA, things like that. So we're in an interesting time. I believe that the people that follow, the people that subscribe, that we are what you would call the star seeds, the indigo children, the crystal children, the ones that were sent here for this time. So, they say I've heard a number thrown out, 200 million souls have incarnated in this world to help transition into a brighter future. So let's hope that. That's a beautiful thought. I truly do believe that. I do believe in the angelic realm. I do believe in the heavenly realm. I do believe in God. I do believe that we are, here for a purpose, and I am, whether or not you are, it doesn't really matter. You are placed where you are placed for whatever reason. But I am a Christian, so I believe in that also. So I believe in Jesus Christ, whatever you want, whoever you want to call that. But at the same time, I believe we were all placed where we were placed so that we can make a difference and that we could help people to come to a higher a higher level of consciousness. Anyway, don't mean to ramble, but just had to kind of pull that out there. And let's see what we have here. Let's see, higher power. What do you want to tell? What's going on in the world? What's going on in the universe? There's so many things that's hidden. Remember the full moon? There, no matter what phase it's in, we only see one side of the moon. We don't know what's on that other side. So so there are things that are hidden from us. Some things we're not supposed to know. It would be too much for us to know. So let's see here. Again, I told you I've prayed, meditated, and infused them all with Reiki energy. Let's see. First card is, okay, this is reversed. So reversed has a very strong energy to me. So now we've got a major arcana card. This is a 5. 5 is about change. Change could be very positive, could be negative, but it's change. It is not stagnant energy. It is something that could be something that tears our guts out or soothes us. Now the Hierophant, some readers will say that the Hierophant brings you to your higher level, your higher self. I would love that if I got that type of energy from the Hierophant. To me, the Hierophant is about government, is about religious, but it's about the organization of government, the organization of religion. So I'm kind of feeling like there's some and we know this, there's some major changes going on in everything. And just with the Hierophant, I'm not a fan of following what the Hierophant wants to train or wants to teach. I'm always like, okay, maybe this is the direction it's trying to lead me, you, us into, and it's kind of like, well, yeah, but what about over there? What about over there? Even what we're doing here is not necessarily, what would be appropriate in what they would call the, in the organization of religion. So the Hierophant has some very strange energies. I do feel some change energy here. There could be some changes coming up, bigger changes being, especially with Mercury in Gemini, some bigger changes coming possibly in that organization, the organizational energies of both government and or religion. So just throwing that out there. Oh, I know. Let's see what this one says. But then we have the Star. The Star is also of the major arcana. Then this is more the universal perspective. The Star, we have a 17 energy here. So we have that 1 energy, new beginnings. We have a 10 energy, transition. 0 is also God's source energy, and we have a 7. 7 is the divine umbrella, is the divine intervention, is the divine sometimes interference. Now, 1 plus 7, numbers are very important. 1 plus 7 is an 8. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. The Star is always about hope, is always about a new promise, is always about something more to happen. There is also, you wish upon a star. You put this out there into the world. Now, interesting energy here too, because the star is, now sometimes you can say, sometimes they say that the waters are going up, some of the waters are going down, but here the star is taking care of watering both the waters and the grounds, and nourishing the grounds, nourishing the waters. But the star again is a time of hope, is a time of great possibilities. So interesting too. So let's see what this one is. Again reversed. Again reversed. The Fool. The Fool. Something looks like it. Okay, I mean, something looks like there's going to be some changes. And then we come to that 0 energy. 0 is, again, God's source energy. This is just having faith, believe. The Fool is the new beginning, the new start, the change in direction. That thing inside of you that just says, I've got to do this. I don't know why. It's just that I know that I have to do this. So the Fool is that new beginning. The Fool is that path that I have no idea. I have no reason really to understand why I'm doing this, but I have to do this. So the full moon, and remember, the full moon is a time where you release, relinquish, and request. You release what's holding you back, you relinquish what you don't need anymore, and you request all of the good stuff. So just with, just with these three cards and just with what I'm saying, like I said, there's some changes happening with this. There's hope. Do not despair. Do not give up. And then the Fool is like, you may not know why. You may not have the answers. It's just that this is a new journey, a new time for us. Okay? So there's some very big universal energies with this. Now, and remember, whatever is going on in the world, I'm always saying this. We still have to live our lives. And as these star seeds, as these light workers, whatever you want to call this, our job is to keep our vibrations and our light shining. Okay? That's why I'm always telling you, you are loved. Know that you are loved, and you are loved. Know that, stay shining, because we have to stay shining. It's very easy to fall into despair, but we need to have that light showing and be blessed, because blessings are good. Okay, so anyway, this is pretty intense energies here, but again, it does look like there's some changes happening with this, but then there's hope and a new beginning, a new start. Let's see what we have here with my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. So higher power, can you clarify any of this? Or, well, I know you can. Would you clarify any of this for us? Let's see. Oh, not a lot dropped out. Okay, 2 cards want to come out. First card is, okay, again, now this was reversed. We have that 1. New start. It is a new beginning. The Fool is the new journey. This is the Magician. So we've got another higher, major arcana card here. And the 1, new start, new beginning, like I said, comes to the first step in the journey is to the Magician. And the Magician is the one that says, as above, so below. You have what you need. You have what it takes. You can manifest. So there's going to, so this is going to be a really good time to manifest that new journey, to manifest that new life, to manifest that I have no idea why I'm doing what I'm doing, but I'm going to have faith, and I am planning on being blessed throughout this journey. So we do have the Magician here. Now let's see what this one is. 7 of Earth. So now 7 again, divine umbrella. Earth energy. Earth energy is our Capricorn, our Taurus, our Virgo. There's still some Capricorn and Taurus energies going through. It is like I said, our earth energy. It is our money, our job, our career. It is also our home. Now, the 7 of Earth is very much you have done what you can do. You are prepared for, so it's kind of funny that it goes together with this Magician. So while the Magician has this overview, this universal view, the 7 of Earth is more taking it down into the nitty gritty, what I need to do, my hands-on type of thing. Because the 7 of Earth is like, you've planted your seeds, you've prepared for everything that you can. Now just wait, be patient. Things are about to start moving. So interesting energies. Let's see what happens for this week. Okay? Interesting stuff. I'm amazed that we do have those 4 major arcanas. But then the 7 of Earth, like I said, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Earth. You are ready. You've prepared. Now, like I said, this is more the overview. Why don't we get down into our individual readings? And remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Also, remember to look at your rising, ascending, moon, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury. Go to your birth chart and you'll be able to check out what all those are. Okay? And that's what we call cross-watching. Okay, but anyway, why don't we get started? And hello to my Capricorns. Oh, my Capricorns, I feel like this is metamorphosis time. I feel like this is a time for you to, the little caterpillar is just so ready to break free of its cocoon and really fly as the butterfly. Okay, I don't know, getting that impression. I'm getting a really strong metamorphosis, caterpillar, butterfly, these pictures, sort of, if you want to say that. Okay, let's see what higher power has for my Capricorn. So it's time for you to, okay. And the first card comes out is that Magician. Remember, we had the Magician in the, didn't we have it in the overview? Let's see. So this is, you can do so many things right now. You have the abilities. But again, it's always about connecting with higher power, connecting with God, Holy Spirit, however you want to look at that. Now, let's see what we have here from our... Everything is reversed. So this is very strong for you. This is, like I said, this is a week. The energies are such that you can make so many things happen, my Capricorns. You have to stay. You have to pull out of the negativity. You have to pull out of the darker energies, and you have to stay shining. You have to burn bright, okay? And because you're burning bright, you will not burn out. In fact, what's going to happen is the brighter you burn, the brighter you are, the more energy will come to keep you on that level. Now, we have a 1. We have a 1, new beginning, new start. We have the Magician. That was in the overview, so I would make sure that you take a look in the introduction. Now, this is Archangel Raziel. This is an angel that can help make things happen. But the angel also wants to tell you, while we can make things happen, while you can use this energy, and again, full moon energy, it's also really connect with your higher power, with your Holy Spirit, with whoever that is that is out there for you, whoever that source is, okay? So here we are. You can manifest the life you want. Again, I get that metamorphosis energy, but again, I get that burn bright, and the more you burn, the brighter you burn, the more energy you will have to keep that brightness going, okay? What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Ask for what you want. Remember, release, relinquish, request. Release what's holding you back. Let that stuff go. Relinquish what you don't need anymore. Clean out those closets. And then request. What you need will magically appear. Next card is the Chariot. Something is turning for you. Something is going quick. So now we have 2 archangel energies. We have 2 major arcanas. The Chariot, to me, is always fast moving. It is a 7. The numbers are very important, so you have a 1 and a 7 right now. 7 is that divine umbrella, divine interference sometimes, the divine interference is to get you on track, and sometimes it's divine intervention also. That's when you say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm giving the controls to you. I'm giving the wheel to you, okay? And that's what the Chariot is about. Now, the Chariot can also, like I said, I always feel very fast-moving energy, very, bringing you to that next step, next place, whatever that is for you. But the Chariot is also about promotion, in the natural, but it's also about hands off the wheel. You have to let higher power, your angels, do their thing during this time. But by letting them do it, remember, we are creatures of free will. We have choices. We need to verbalize. We need to give up some of that control, or if not all of that control, and just kind of say, okay, to higher power, and make sure you're giving it to the right powers, okay? Archangel Metatron, help me through this. I give you control of the situation. And then no takebacks. That's one thing that we do tend to like, oh, you must be busy today. Okay, yeah, and I know that, your timing is not my timing, so I'll start working on it. It doesn't mean per se that we don't keep working on whatever this is, whatever we need to be guided into. But the thing is, no takebacks. No, you must be busy, let me work on it. No, once you give up that control, give it up. And just you can nudge. Hey, Metatron, what's going on? I don't see much movement here. Help me. Okay, now Metatron is believed to have been Enoch. Enoch is before the flood, walked, talked with God, transfixed, never died. Anyway, let's see. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success, by others. I do feel a little bit of a confrontational energy, kind of like, I really want to know what's going on. I want to know where that's going. I want to speak my mind. I want to be able to tell you how I feel. Whoever needed that one. Let's see what this one is now. The Queen of Michael. So that would be what the Queen wants to do. So Queen's underlying energy, because court cards have two energies, the underlying energy to the Queens is water, Raphael. This is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio, fluid, emotional, caring energy, spiritual energy. Michael is our air energy, Gemini, and remember, Mercury is in Gemini. Oh my goodness, my Capricorns, you're really going to be able to speak. If you've been silenced for a while, this is going to be the time for you to speak it out. You are going to be able to speak your piece out. You're really going to be able to, especially since Mercury goes into Gemini, okay, on the 13th. So you're going to be very clear. You're going to be very, very direct also. So the Queen, Michael, again, is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Thought processes, making plans, hearing news. The Queen, though, while she's very caring and loving, steps out, and she also sees how things are. She is more objective. She does not necessarily, somebody comes and says, oh, I just couldn't do this. She doesn't just say, oh, I understand, and it's okay. She doesn't take the pressure off. She doesn't take on their guilt or their emotions. She basically says, and why couldn't you do this? Explain it to me. Talk to me about it. But I'm not, that is yours. That belongs to you. She doesn't take that on. So while she's actually very healthy, as long as she doesn't go too cold, she's very healthy in her relationship. So she's able to know what's hers, and she's able to know what's not hers. Okay, I'm getting that for you, my Capricorn. There is a line of distinction there. You can come to me, I can care, I can still listen, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to be the empath, even though many of us light workers, star seeds are very empathetic. There is that boundary that says, no, that belongs to you to work out. I am working out on my own things. So the Queen of Michael is brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than your relationships. Where it says that, and it might be a time for your career, and I'm not going to say no to that, I just think it's a time for your mental health, your physical health. I think it's more a time for you to like I said, that metamorphosis is going through, and I think that it's a time for your spiritual health. It's a time for you. It's a time for you to get to that better, to get more, I don't want to get more balanced, to get into a better place. I think it's more a time for you, okay? So it doesn't mean that you're going to cut out other relationships, not at all. But I really feel like there's boundaries being set. I really feel, again, what the Queen was telling me was basically, yes, I understand, but it doesn't mean I'm going to take on your problems. So let's see what guardian angels have to say for my Capricorns. Guardian angels, come and talk to us. Let's see, what do we have for Capricorns? Okay, this is reversed. The Four of Thought. Four has stability, the four legs of a table. It has leadership. It has also organization. Now, thought is your energy, your air energy. This is chill, watch, wait. So, spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice. Because overanalyzing, so this is thinking too much, overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. Now, the other thing about the Queen of Michael that I'm kind of getting along with this Four of Thought, Four of Air, is just like I said, you don't have to fix their problems. That is their job. That is what they need to be doing, okay? And where it's, the thinking of it too much is, they may not necessarily fix it to your satisfaction either. So, but again, you need to know what's theirs. And they, you might be able to see you might be able to see, this is what you need to do. But should they choose to do something differently, you have to accept their decisions. Okay? I really feel somebody out there needs to know that. You have to accept their decisions, even if you see things differently. Okay. Because if otherwise you're putting yourself back into their energies and you're taking on their responsibilities. And this will not help them to grow. Anyway, let's see. Otherwise, besides that little caveat, this is really very powerful and again, very metamorphous, very much. There is some change going on for you that's magical. The Magician, fast, the Chariot. Let's see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Capricorns. Moldavite. Now this is an expensive little stone. I told you a couple of years ago I bought mine for $36 off of Amazon, and I looked because you know how it comes back as, oh, things you have bought, and it was $96. Anyway, so I'm not saying you have to get this, but it's about healing, protection, telepathy, connection. So that's interesting in itself. So yeah, this is going to be one of those weeks where you expand. And again, you cannot control anyone else's response. Just remember that. Anyway, my Capricorns, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Capricorns, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.